No, stop. Why? Oh my god, I'm so... This guy is really, really, really starting to annoy me now. Like, I don't know, what happened to the game? Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode of my little big workshop with me, Spacefish. And today, we're not quite as close to the edge of bankruptcy as we were at the start of last episode. So I think that's a good start. That's at least us going somewhere. And if you'll remember, end of last episode, we also went out here and actually researched this thing here, which means that specialist salaries are now 50% lower, which is going to be a huge, huge one for us, and 25% less worker upgrade costs. Also always good to have. And, well, we've got a few more parts and materials. Apparently, no, I was already wondering why would I've ever researched that, but as you can see indicated by that little 2 down there, that is something that we can still research if we want to, but I would prefer actually researching the technician part for the time being, because that means automatic maintenance for us, which would be awesome. And then after that, I'm probably just going to research this thing to even further decrease our salary costs and recruitment costs. So that's hopefully going to help out a bit more too. But with that said, now with those wages being a lot lower, I think that should help us out tremendously. We're still probably going to have issues of people randomly collapsing in the middle of nowhere, even though they're right next to a break room. Still absolutely no clue what all that stuff is about and why people keep doing that to me. Maybe it's just still the game trying to get me to go bankrupt. And let me just check that. Okay, the recording still looks good because that was a weird glitch right there in the background. But okay, there we go. So, let's go get time playing. As you can see, I mean, we've got a decent amount of projects at the moment, I would say, so I'm not really too bothered with it. And, well, wide draws going to be absolutely manipulated, so it's not going to be too great. Now, the thing is, what I'm kind of wondering about is, what does manipulation actually mean? Price and demand will gradually drop over time. That does not quite look like it will, though. I think we need to check back at this market, kind of just remember the points that are predicted right now, and maybe see in 40 hours if those points remain the same or if they actually get lower. Because if this means that this is the projected outcome with manipulation, that would be quite crazy. But let's see about that one. Only got a demand of 11 units at the moment, so that's a bit annoying. Maybe that already is the outcome with manipulation, who knows, but let's deliver the last 2 that we can deliver then. These we are going to have to wait for the next market phase, so that's going to be a little while, but for the time being, let's go speed things up. Let's have our workers work away like absolute madmen, and seems like we already have a few workers idling in, but look at this difference. I feel the money is going down so much slower now that our worker costs were pretty much cut in half. Well, nearly, if you exclude like our standard operators and our haulers and people from it. It's kind of good. It's kind of great. I'm not gonna lie. But for priorities then, I think I kind of want to prioritize the King Barbecue now, to be honest. Like, given that the wide draws, we don't have any more market demands, I would like to get some King Barbecues going so that we can hopefully get some of those sold soon and make some money off that. Other than that, we've got a good bunch of metalworking stuff in the line still. Woodworking is going rather low, and we've got a few idle operators already. And I think I kind of mentioned it already the last time where I was like, yeah, okay, I mean, we can just make some office desks. And office desks are overall, I would say, at a pretty decent point in the market. So let's go and plan that product. It seems like we have already planned everything. I will just probably need to relink these, because this plan is probably like 2 years old and was like made when I had a single bandsaw and a single milling machine and a single assembly line and, you know, all those good shenanigans. So just gonna go and reassign these things real quick, which, that said, I mean, I'm already nearly done assigning, so not really going to be worth it to place a cut here for you guys, but I'll just split the final assembly up as well, because honestly, why not? Just like this. No, that's perfect. And there we go. I'm going to make a bunch of them, I think. We're going to make like 30. Do we not have the money for 30? Apparently not. We don't even have the money for 25. We only have the money for 20, which still... I don't think I'm going to do that just yet. I don't want to go bankrupt. I don't feel like going bankrupt today, so we'll just use that cash buffer for the time being and try and finish off on the King Barbecues first before we actually go and order more stuff. That said, what are we missing out here for the wide draws? Is there something I am missing, potentially? No. It's just that the vending machines are kind of bottlenecking us a bit, apparently. Other than that... Who was just screaming there? But yeah, other than that, it seems to be pretty fine overall, so... slightly annoying, but it is what it is. Market phase is going to be going on for another 21 hours, so it's going to be a bit before I can sell some more wide draws out. Now, I hope these assembly tables are eventually going to be cleared of things, because right now it's a bit weird. Can we do that? Is that a possibility? Weird. Another one of these weird ones were... Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah, they were just lacking parts apparently, which is not great, because that means that we're now going to go into very, very low amounts of money territory again. But, well, we're just going to have to hope that somebody makes a King Barbecue soonish, because I don't want to go bankrupt again. We've got a lot of stuff. We just don't have anything that we can sell thanks to that market manipulation. So, well, 6 hours. We should be able to hold on for dear life for another 6 hours before we can sell some more wide draws. And here goes the first King Barbecue. Actually, the first two. Sell those out right away. Make some money off that quick. If you can stop picking up and dropping. Thank you. And go. And there we are, back with some actual money in our accounts. And yeah, I know, we just dropped down below it again, but it'll be fine. And let's check out the markets now for the wide draw thing. This is going to be an interesting one, I think. It feels like the curve is kind of the same, but you know, of course, it kind of goes lower and lower over time, so we're gonna want to get rid of things as quickly as possible here, but yeah, definitely an interesting thing to know. That said, I'm gonna need to make more money to actually have the money to make more stuff. Stop. No, stop. Why? Oh my God, I'm so... This guy is really, really, really starting to annoy me now. Like, I don't know, what happened to the game? I just keep being market manipulated day in, day out right now. Like, oh, it hurt me so much in the wide draws already. Why do you have to do that to this stuff too? I mean, it seems like it's fine for another while, but still... Ugh. God, it's like one of the last advanced products that are really going somewhat nicely for me, and he goes out and manipulates it as well. I'm so annoyed. I am so annoyed right now. But let's go sell that stuff out. Now we can execute on this plan here real quick for the office desks, so we can already get that going. I already adjusted everything. I'm just going to make it 25 actually, because we've got more stuff coming in with production and everything now, so I feel we can just get some backlog going right there. And you know, workers are still 8 that we have assigned, so that's going to be great. We're going to have a lot of materials that are hopefully going to get redistributed across the factory real quick, and people are going to work away at it, and it's going to be awesome and good and great and everything. Now, wide draws, let's get rid of as many as possible before the market starts absolutely getting dumpstered, and same thing hopefully with the King Barbecues. Mountain bikes also going nicely, snowmobiles also in a pretty decent shape. Now I'm kind of wondering, are we going to make another small-ish batch of King Barbecues? Like, we're at a demand of 29 out of 35 units right now. The curves, as we just observed, seem to kind of stay the same, so I'm guessing that it'll start dropping off right here. So can we, within 4 days, make these King Barbecues? I kind of think so. But I do think we need to be careful not to make too many. Also, trample cars, we can get rid of those now. And, what else do we have? Not much of anything at the moment, it seems. Oh well, we've got more wide draws, so you know, can probably deliver those two. We're gonna deliver that too. I just want to up my budget a bit right now, so I can get a few more mats bought, so we can make a few more King barbecues. Just like that. Okay, that's 10k in the bank. That's more than we started out with, so that's great. Let's plan that product again. Is it all adjusted? I'm unsure. I'm actually unsure if it is. I'm kind of feeling it may not be. And if it isn't, that will be an issue. So let's just make sure that we've got these things assigned properly. So this will go there, and that will go here. And then this will go here, and that will go here. Okay. Then I think, how much is this going to cost us in mats? It's actually not too much for material cost, surprisingly. Kind of feels like the office... Did the office desks really cost us more money? I mean, it does make sense, I guess, because these are... I mean, it doesn't necessarily make sense, but I guess it's alright, because the higher complexity doesn't necessarily mean that you need to splurge on mats, but it does mean that you'll inherently have more salaries paid, given kind of like how much effort you spend, I suppose. But okay, let's just make 20. I don't want to overdo it totally, so I think that's fine. It's not going to be too much money tied up in mats, and that way we'll have that in the queue for soon TM as well. Now after that, I'm really not quite sure what to do, to be honest, because like all my advanced products are going to be dumpstered by market manipulation. Oh, it's going to be annoying. I think I really need like some sort of robot testing facility now so I can go into those products, but I just really don't quite feel I can spend the money. So, oh, great, of course. At least he didn't lob it half the way across the map, I don't think, so that's something, I guess. Yeah, okay. Let's sell some of these snowmobiles off as well. Just like that, and we're already back down to 4 product lines, so that's interesting. I mean, look at this, like, plastic production seems to be pretty empty again, so we could look into making more snowmobiles. Do I really like the market and where it's going for price, though? Not really. It's getting absolutely dumpstered. I don't think we should do more snowmobiles. Why is there literally nothing on the market at the moment that we can go for? The markets are so bad right now. Like, catapults, yeah, but that's all wood production. Look at my wood production at the moment. I cannot throw more stuff at that. Mountain bikes we're already making. Barbecue wagons is metal production. Trample cars are absolutely getting dumpstered. Boss armchairs. It's a lot of sewing and wood production. Actually, could I... Nope, doesn't look like I can just make it from plastic or something. Would have been good, would have been great, would have loved that, but no. What else do we have here? We've got a snowbob. That seems to be plastic production though. I think we can do that, maybe. Looks like a lot of plastic stuff, yeah. I mean, if we go for this, we can theoretically make it out of plastic. I'll probably have to go for that here. What do we need more? Strength or style is more important here, right? Well, not more important, but we need it more. Okay. Then we need to spend a bit of money on mats here, I suppose. Yeah. We would need to do it sort of like that. But that way we can at least use our plastic production capacities. How much time do we have? Work time 20 days. What? Operation time 38 hours. I guess it's 20 days if you would do it with a single employee. Or like 20 days in terms of how much... Yeah, okay. How much time do I have for it though? 4 days. I mean, it's not too bad, is it? Let's do it. Let's go for it. Whatever that was, I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna hopefully be sort of somewhat good with this. I just really want to use the actual plastic production. I think it's important, because if we have something that we do not use at all, that means there is employees going unused, that means there's wages paid for nothing, and that's going to be bad. So I'd rather have something in the queue now that they can work with. We're just going to prioritize it, of course, but, you know, they're going to do other things along the way, I would hope. And that way we'll hopefully also kind of be able to keep things up and running. But yeah, so here come the mats then for the Snowbob. Let's hope they'll... Yep, they're starting to press away, so that's going to be good, that's going to be awesome, and at the same time we can still make some snowmobiles, still make some mountain bikes and all. But yeah, I don't know. After these two, I don't really have anything to do more plastic production, so I don't like it. I don't like it. I really am getting kind of unsure where to move from here. Because if you look at this, there's just no advanced products that would make any sense for us at the moment. I mean, King Barbecue, if the curves keep going straight, I may as well make more, right? But who knows? And then, like, plastic production-wise, there's absolutely nothing out there at the moment. Absolutely nothing, unless I want to make sandbox kits all day. So I guess I can just make a huge ton of sandbox kits then. Or toy food. Yeah. I guess that's going to be the way to go. We're just going to make simple products instead, which we're just going to sell a ton of. So, that's going to be the plan right there, I suppose. Let's just sell off a few of these things, keep ourselves in the green. As you can see, I think our budget is going the right way at the moment, especially with these, oh yay, who would have thought that was going to happen? But especially with these budget cuts, I think our budget is going the right way, and I feel that overall, we've got a lot more inventory than we had at the start of the episode already, so like, net worth-wise, we're probably going up on a fairly faster trajectory compared to what our bank account actually says, just because I'm buying so many materials to get all these contracts going, and you know, the contracts are getting bigger in volume as well. Not contracts, but you know what I mean. The actual production tasks. But well, so we are at 13 out of 14. Where's the last one? Come on. Finish. I don't quite know where the last Snowbob's at. Oh, there we go. 14. So, let's deliver that. Make some money off that. That should be another 10k for us, which will be awesome, and that's what I'm saying. Our budget is very much going in the right direction now. And you know, we restarted after the bankruptcy, so it's not like we had to sell any stuff, right? If anything, we've only got more stuff with that extra welding station, so that's great, that's good. Gained some experience and some reputation with these guys, so hopefully we'll get even better contracts. Well, not quite, but once we go to level 3, we will. And maybe I'm going to start also taking more of these challenges alongside, because honestly, with the current market, I feel that's what makes the most sense. But then again, like, there's nobody that I really want reputation with at the moment. I mean, these guys I would love to have reputation with, but I just don't have the testing tools for these robots, so that's an issue. For the time being, I think let's look at this. So we've got sandbox kits, we've got toy food kits. This is going to drop like mad, but I think it's going to be fine if I don't make all too many. So let's go and plan this. Let's make a bit of toy food. We're just going to go... wait. Oh, wow. Okay. Looks like we need the biological pellets right there. And, well, then other than that, I mean, this is super straightforward now. I mean, this is a simple product, of course. So... not really too much effort to spend there. It's going to be a bunch of paint work, given that we only have one paint booth. I suppose that could take a while. But honestly, it's just a small thing that we do alongside our main thing. So I feel, you know, it is what it is. So we're going to go and... we're going to do 20. We're going to do 30. I think we're going to do 30. Yeah, how was it for... oh, it's 12k in profit. That's pretty decent. Okay, so that's just another thing, so we keep the plastic production running, and we'll just keep doing that until we've got new interesting challenges, new interesting things to sell in the market, stuff like that. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. I don't really want to spend that much money on expansion at the moment, because You all saw what happened the last time I kind of overspent on tools and, you know, expansion and everything. And as it's running kind of nicely for now, I feel we're just going to stay at this point for a minute. And, well, you know, once we finish a few other things and get some more money in, we will kind of move on with that. But before I pick up the phone, I need to fix that. Okay, let's see. Oh, this famous designer thing, I don't want to do it. It's never a decent reward, and it's just never worth it with these guys. But let's fix all that. Let's fix all this. I'm just gonna get like a huge round of maintenance in real quick, you know. Keep things from exploding, of course. And keep them in a condition where everything's producing rather quickly. I mean, these are good enough, to be honest. And, you know, also that kind of keeps some of my idling operators busy a bit, so that's going to be good as well. And, well, there we go. Up to triple speed again. Hopefully going to go and make some more money in a minute here. But let's see, do we already see something here? Yeah, you can see that curve's definitely sloped downwards, so we cannot keep doing those King barbecues, unfortunately, and that's going to be another thing that gets taken away from me. Barbecue wagon now also going off the market, which... Is there going to be anything? Like, is there going to be any new products sometime? Because I feel right now it's really only products leaving the market and no new ones entering the market, which is a bit weird to say the least. But, let's see. Let's see about that. Well... That said, I mean, we've got a bunch of plastic work still here, so I don't think we need a 5th contract right now. I am, however, going to deliver some of these bikes just to stay, you know, at a healthy point for money. A nice 10k right there. And, well, and then we're just going to keep going fast forward through this and hopefully going to get that budget a bit up. And once we're back at, like, a few $10,000, I think that's going to be the point when I'm going to reconsider investing and looking at milestones again and getting more research in and all this good stuff. For the time being, I think it's really just trying to go through those contracts as quickly as possible, as efficiently as possible, and trying to find new opportunities on the market, which there's no opportunities on the market right now. What do I say? Ah, this is really painful. What do I say? It's really not great. There's nothing. Like, even metalworking is being absolutely dumpstered right now. Like, mountain bikes, I need to deliver every mountain bike that I have before they become worth even less. So, yeah. Office desks being dumpstered. Well, these aren't too bad, but still. And do you guys see any opportunity in the market right now? As far as I'm concerned, everything's going into the dumpster for revenues and demand, or even being totally phased out of the market, and there's nothing new entering it. So, not too happy. I mean, this King barbecue is kind of delivering a different way than the other one, so maybe we're actually just going to go with this one instead. Do you all figure that's an idea? Seems it's more focused on durability. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, maybe. Oh, that's going to be a big plan, though. Ooh, we've got no advanced foundry stuff, do we? Or do we? I mean, I suppose. What do we need? We needed a lot of strength. We need even more style, though. So, like, this, I think, would be a good choice. Let's go for that. Then, it's a cup holder for the barbecue. That's so weird. But yeah, I mean, for this, we of course can go with the advanced foundry stuff, just because, you know, it's cheaper for us. We've got 2 options here for advanced foundry, apparently. More style, less heat. We need more heat. Okay, so we're going to have to go with the less stylish, stronger one, just to kind of... will we actually? Wait. Actually, this one may suffice. It does, actually. Okay, so we're going to go with that one then. Of course, going to go with the cheaper mats again. And then... Well, I would like to go for the approach with more style. But then it's going to just be more style potential. The base style is going to be the same. And the base strength is going to be higher. I guess let's go with this one then. Let's see. Let's see what we can do out here. So, yeah. I'm going to go with the cheapest options for us for the time being. But I feel having a bit of woodworking up here may help us out a lot. Now this. What's that? Oh, it's that. I mean, we need a lot of style, so I need to go for some style somewhere. And I feel that these smaller woodworking parts are probably rather decent for us. What's that? +7. Oh, overshoot value. Ah, now that explains why we sometimes throw away things. And I'm always wondering, like, why are people throwing things away? But yeah, so that explains that. But yeah, we'll need this. We'll definitely need that for the style. Now, still not quite enough. I feel we're just going to go for OSB boards. Doesn't seem there's a difference in how much we use, so we're just going to go for OSB boards here. I said we're going to go for OSB boards there. And that's going to get us into the style target. Okay, awesome. And then we're going to link all that up, of course, as always. I'm just going to cut that real quick for you guys. Be right back. Alright, and back we are. As you can see, everything's now nicely set up. And, well, now it's only really up to us to actually change the amount of King barbecues that we want to make. And as we don't quite know where the market's going to develop to in the future, I think we're going to start out with 20. It should be decent enough to at least get things going. Complete the plan. What am I missing? Did I not select any material? Oh my lordy lord. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't really change anything about the design part of things, but that does mean that I do need to actually assign a few things. When did I turn the camera like that? And when did rats turn up in my factory? What the? Did you all notice that? Wait. I forgot like half the plan. Did I? I'm confused. Okay. Doesn't really seem to change anything about what we needed to do in terms of wood and everything, but still very weird. So actually we can move this thing to over here, because I already assigned these two to the other smaller assembly area, so I think that's pretty fair. And that leaves us with 2.7k in mass costs, which is totally fine, I think. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, still no change in the style and everything. Okay, so that needs to be assigned to. How I missed all this stuff, I'm not sure. We're going to assign these here real quick, and then we are going to move on. Is that everything now? It is 3.8k, actually, in material costs. Let's just do 15 for the moment, alright? Let's just do 15, and let's get the gun set up. Gonna have to take care of some rats, but I think we're gonna take care of those rats in the next episode. So we're gonna do that then. Hopefully gonna get a nice little bit of a cash bonus from that, and then we're gonna keep making money and hopefully climbing back up in the ranks to get the budget up of our factory and stop being this close to bankruptcy. I would really like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you're all happy with the progress I'm making. I know it may seem like I'm not really making much of any progress, because if you look down there, you know, my money is back at 4k and we start out with 7k. What am I even doing? But if you pay close attention, I think, like, we've got a bunch more money invested now in these market contracts. As you can see, they're becoming bigger and bigger in volume. Like, we started out with 10 King barbecues. We're now at, well, 35 in like, theory, so that's awesome. Snowmobiles, of course, we only had 15, now we have none, but we've got a bit of toy food instead at the very least. That's something. And, you know, mountain bike, still the same volume, office desk, same volume as the wide drawers, but more material costs in those. So I think we're going in the right direction right here, and it is actually quicker than it may actually be making an impression right now. So I hope you're all happy with what progress we're making. I hope you all enjoyed the episode. As always, if you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. That does always help out the channel greatly. And if you're new around here and did enjoy this episode and would like to stay around for more, also definitely please make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below, as well as the bell icon right next to it, to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. That said, as always everyone, thanks a lot for watching, have a great weekend, and I hope I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.